Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm here at Alta Nissan for reviewing the 2025 Nissan Rogue. And this is not the ordinary Nissan Rogue. This is the Nissan Rogue Platinum with the Technic package. So let's start this review by talking about Alta Nissan and Nissan's history. Nissan. Nissan is a Japanese automobile manufacturer that are building cars more than a decade. This speech is kind of lame, but let's come to Nissan's history. Nissan was always a manufacturer that used to build cars that are good at performance, reliable, and always had that Japanese touch to it, like its iconic GTRs, like its iconic Nismos. It's always the Nissans that are the most famous when it comes to performance, because obviously GTR is one of the legendary cars from Japan. But Nissan's daily drivers, the cars that are people buy for daily driving, are a really good piece of machine. Their design language is a bit different from other Japanese manufacturers like Toyota, like Honda, like Mazda. These are the competitors of Nissan. And Nissan has a lot of dealerships in the GTA, Ontario, or Canada. But I do my videos in Alta Nissan because I think this is one of the best dealerships you could buy a car from, because everyone is really nice, really polite. They always have the cars ready for me before I even arrive. In my opinion, it's the best service. Now let's come to the Rogue. The Rogue got a facelift from the 2023 to the 2025. So from 2023, they stopped at a point of production, and then they did the facelift. That's this facelift. What does it come with? Nothing much. It's at the inside and mostly it's tech. Like, a lot of people had problems with Nissan cars is because it was using more gas, it was very underpoweredly feeling, and it had some problems. But now Nissan fixed the problems, and then they're back with the 2025 generation, and they added a little thing that makes the interior look a bit more nicer than before. And I quickly unwrapped the car, so if you want to see that video, make sure you go to my Facebook page. Let's get inside, let's turn on the lights. Nissan has this separate design headlight looking, so let's quickly do that. This is with the full lights on. You have the hazards right here with your daytime running lights. You have chrome treatment inside. You have the side reflector. This is one part. The second part is where your main headlight and high beam is. You have a slight opening here for more aerodynamic efficiency. And then if you come to the front of the car, you can see the all-new grille with the all-new Nissan logo. Overall, it looks really nice. And you have the front camera right here, because this car has a 360-degree camera, because this is the Platinum. Same design here. You have parking sensors, your towing hook, and the entire body of the car is painted with this two-tone beautiful color that is, I think, 300 Canadian dollars more than the normal standard black and white color. But overall, it looks really nice in my opinion. If we come to the windshield wipers and the windshield, you can see there are a camera here for automatic braking assist and lane keeping assist. You have your rain sensing wipers as well. Overall, it's pretty nice. Let me show you the car's engine. If you look at the front of the car, it looks nice. But now let's look what's under the hood, because that's what the facelift means on this car. So here we open the hood, and if I come in the front, from the 2022 model till the 2024 model, it was same exact thing. But why did Nissan do a facelift of this car? From the 2022 to the 2024, people complained about some stuff. Let's open the engine, and then let's open the hood of the car, and then when the engine is visible, I'll tell you guys about it. Let's get this up right here, and now let me talk about it. So a lot of people are complaining about this engine being unreliable, eating more gas, not performing well. That's why Nissan did a quick facelift and they fixed the problems. So now it's giving out better fuel economy like it was supposed to. It is giving out good performance, and it doesn't have any major issues. This is a 1.5 liter 3-cylinder turbocharged engine that is punching out 201 horsepower and 225 pound-feet of torque with a CVT transmission powering 4 of the wheels. but it has artificial gear changes, so it doesn't feel boring. You have the Nissan written here, you have the VC Turbo written here, you have the placement for your engine oil. This is your intake. It has one because it has one turbocharger. You have your battery of the car. If you come on the other side, you can see you have all your fluids and you have the placement for pouring your windshield wiper washer. Overall, it looks pretty nice, looks organized, and that's what we love about it. The competitor of this car is some of the big brands like Honda, Toyota. The Honda CR-V goes directly with this car, but Honda CR-V comes with hybrid models. Nissan doesn't come with any hybrids. The Toyota Venza or the RAV4 both come with hybrid models, but doesn't go with this because the non-hybrids and it's just a bit up match and low match. But the cheapest model comes with Nissan because the Platinum is the highest trim, and the price of a Platinum and the price of a Sport and a XLE is pretty much same. So they're offering the lowest amount of money for the most amount of features and very good deals on financing and lease. Let's close the hood now because we're pretty much done. And if I forget to tell you guys this is a 2025 model. And how do you know it's a 2025, it's a 2024? You go inside. Now let me show you the car's side profile. So now we are at the side profile of the car. Let's come to the car's wheel. The Platinum gets only one wheel option and it is very nice. It's a two-tone brushed aluminum style design wheels, and it is very, very contrasting looking with these two-tone colors, and it has painted side panels because it's a Platinum. The wheels are 235, 55 are 19s. That's nice. You have double open suspension with coil springs, and you can see the side vent is actually functional because it's taking out air. After that, you can see the exterior mirror is in black with your hazards light and your 360 camera light. You have chrome trimmings on the window trims with the chromes on the roof rails, and you have privacy glass at the back. You have keyless entry. This part has more chrome garnish on its body color, so it doesn't look cheap like the other models do. You have the same at the back. You have the same wheels at the back with the same suspension. The fuel tank is here. When the car is unlocked, you can just open it and fill your fuel tank up. And one more good thing about this is the Platinum, so it gets the top of the line stuff and the top of the line leather, but below the Platinum is the SV Premium. That gets the same stuff in the inside without the seats, like all the tech big screens, but at the outside it's completely different because it has plastic panels here, smaller wheels, no two-tone colors, so it's a bit different. Now let me show you the car's rear, which is one of the good-looking parts of this car. For the back of the car, you can see the two-tone color really looks nice. You have the upper stop brake light there, you have the rear windshield wiper here, you have the Nissan logo, the Rogue written Platinum all-wheel drive. The taillights of the car is really nice in my opinion. It has a very aerodynamic look because the body kind of curves in, so that's why it looks nice. But let's get inside and turn it on. So it's a wraparound design. You have the side reflectors that are always on when the lights are on. You have the hazard slide that's illuminated, and you have the brake lights on the top. Pretty nice looking in my opinion. The Nissan logos are changing day by day because they're getting new designs for it, and it overall looks really nice. If you come below that, you have parking sensors, you have the side sills, you have body colored until here with your reflectors, and you have functional exhaust tips. Overall, what do I think about the color? I'm not a really big fan of this color, but there are some other colors that look really nice. And for the first time, Nissan is providing a Rock Creek edition for the Nissan Rogue. And that is the most expensive Nissan Rogue, and that's pretty much it. For the boot space, it doesn't get a huge amount of space, but it is more than enough for daily uses. It has a partial cover, it has underfloor storage right below there, but not as much. You have your tire repair kits and stuff, but it doesn't get a spare tire. But I know what does. I have two buttons, one is for closing the boot, one is for closing the boot and locking the car. And now let's get inside where you can sit in these comfortable leather seats. And as you can see, it has a very nice 90-degree angle for opening the doors. And now if you get inside, it is very comfortable to get inside, and it is really nice. Knee room is enough, headroom is enough, you have a panoramic sunroof, and as it's a brand new car, it has a lot of plastics, but I tried to get all of them off as possible. You have privacy blinds, and like I said, you have privacy glass at the back, so it's a bit different. And then when you open the window, it actually goes down, but not completely. And that's pretty much it. And you can see the old generation is right out there, but it is what it is. Let's close this real quick, and you have the peasant blockers, like I said before. I mean, this is a nice feature because a lot of the car's competitor doesn't even get those. You have seat pockets, the seats are fully leathered, and you have heated seats at the back. And you have two USB-C types with a single zone climate control. Overall, pretty nice looking, not gonna lie. And you can see the seats are completely leathered. You have ISOFIX anchor points, and the seats are 60/40 distribution, so you can fold it down like this, and then you can get it up and push it back to the lock. You have a center armrest placed right here with two cup holders that make your sitting position much more comfier, and you can enjoy it a bit more. But now let's come to the door. This car does have ambient lighting because of the facelift, but you can't see it because it's daylight now. But you have the door handles here, you have the window openers here, grab handle with all of the stitching and the leather. You have your speakers with your bottle holders, and it overall looks really nice. And you have a Bose sound system, if I forgot to tell you guys about that. So let's close the door and let's get inside the front. So now we're on the front seats of the car. Look at the dash. To be honest, it's a really nice looking dash. It has leather everywhere, and there are screens and screens. Let's come to the car seat first. Full leather seats that are really comfortable, and it's power adjustable for the passenger and the driver. Overall, it's pretty nice. It's heated, like I mentioned. You can see all the leather, the soft touch materials everywhere. It is really nice, and it has Bose sound system, if I forget to say that. Down here you have the wooden treatment with a big glove box, but it's not lockable. But after we come back from there, you guys can see the panoramic sunroof is there, but because of the wrap I can't open it, but I can close the blind and open the blind, fully powerly controlled. And having a panoramic sunroof is a nice touch because the competitors of this car, some of them don't get it, but it's overall nice. Let's quickly close that. You have some more shiny piece of materials here. This is for your drive mode controllers, your parking brake and brake hold, two cup holders, your gear knob. You have a wireless charger here as well with illuminating lights over it. Start button, this is your USB-C types. This is for your car's cigarette lighter, or put another charger there or something. You have your AC vents for the center. You have the hazards button right here. You have the car's climate control menu where you have your heating seats button. You have a 3-zone climate control like I mentioned before. Overall, pretty goodly designed and really nicely designed. And that's going to be pretty much it, because now I'm going to show you the car's technology and show you guys all about these beautiful screens. Foot on the brake, pressing the start button, and then your 12.3-inch instrument cluster and your infotainment system will turn on with a nice animation. And overall, the SV Premium also gets this 12.3-inch screen, but the normal SV and the normal SL and the S doesn't get it, but the Platinum and the SV Premium gets it. Overall, the screen is really nice. You have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It's pretty nice to use. But if we go back to the Nissan system, you have built-in Google Maps. That's nice, and it's overall really nice to use. The touchscreen, it has different type of stuff like Garage, and you can log into your My Garage opener. And then you can go to navigation, obviously, where you have built-in Google navigation, like I said. Then you can go to settings, and you can control a lot of stuff about the car's system and talk to the car's computer. And you obviously have Alexa with you all the time with Google Assistance. Pretty nice, pretty good looking in my opinion. I really like the screen because it's overall like what you want in a car. But if we go back to the Apple CarPlay, you can see the big screen actually helps you navigate to the city. You have some controls here. So if we turn on the camera button, this car gets a 360-degree camera. So this is for the 3D camera. Let me just turn that on. You can see the Rogue right there. The color is not very same, but everything's pretty different. And you can see the brakes also kind of work with the hazards turning on. And obviously the wheels are going to work, but if you look at the entire car, the fronts too, everything's pretty nice. The high beam, the hazards, everything is connected. And then you have the normal under view 360 with the front camera, the 3 view, and the overall 360. Really nice in my opinion. You have an auto dimming rear view mirror. You have a sunglass holder placed right here. You have some light controls here, but it's yellow. But after that, if you come to the car's steering wheel, the steering wheel is fully leather strapped. It is tilt and telescopic, but manually adjustable. And I don't mind it because this is like a $50,000 car, so it's not like you have to have a power steering wheel. I like it that it's tilt and telescopic. You have some controls here for this screen with your volume knob and your skipping track knob. These are for your car's cruise control, and this car has autopilot. That's why this car is a little more expensive than the other models. That's why this has a little thing here, but the normal Platinums won't get it because this is the tech package, so it has some more features than the normal Platinum Rogue. Now let me show you the car's instrument cluster. Foot on the brake, pressing the start button, and then your 12.3-inch instrument cluster is going to turn on as well. Overall, it has a lot of information there. This is your RPM. It redlines in 6,000. That's your engine temperature. That's your speedo. Top speed is 240. You have your fuel gauge there as well, and your miles per hour converted. So let's just press dismiss for that, dismiss for this. You have the outside temperature, the time, and the lights are on. That's the warning and the range that it's going to give with the fuel it has. This is your fuel economy meter, so how much you're getting per 100 kilometers, and this is for all the other stuff. But if you get out of draft computer, you can look at the tire pressure monitor when the car is moving. You have the auto start stop stuff, so it's going to tell you how much fuel you're saving and for how much long the car is not on start when you're on the red light or something else. This is for the all-wheel drive system of the car, and this is for your power to eco consumption rate. Nissan should have bought a hybrid system for the Rogue, but they're still working on it. And this is for the navigation, this is for the media for the Apple CarPlay, and that's pretty much it. And you have all your settings like your lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, and your forward for your automatic braking assist. Overall, it's really nice. You can also go to settings, and there's one more feature that I'm going to show you guys right now. Just give me a moment. You can actually change the view. So if I want to change meter view, I could just press this. It's going to go in a more aggressive way. It's like this. It's like a more nicer way, and you obviously have the Rogue in there, but this is the nicer meters. And it does a very nice animation every time when you do it. Or if you don't want the animation, you could just press that faster. Now when you change the driving modes, it says snow, off-road, and then you have auto, eco, and then you have sport. Pretty nice. I'm going to leave it on auto for the meantime. If you go up, it has the heads-up display. It just sets the speed, and you can turn it off and turn it on whenever you want. And it's overall pretty much it. Now let me show you the car's door, but before that, this is the thing that's changed from the previous generation. Before this was circle, now this is like a more designish kind of thing, so it looks much nicer. So you have the AC vent right there, and then below that you have the automatic steering assist and for turning and turning on the heads-up display. This is for the brightness of the instrument clusters, turning, auto start, and off and on. This is for opening the boot. You have your dead pedal, brake pedal, gas pedal. This is for opening the car's hood. You have the seat controls right here, and the biggest thing about me is it has memory seats too, and you can set them. You have your door handle with the chrome trimmings. You have the window openers, that's really nice, and the exterior mirror controls, and then you have the stitching, and you have the ambient lighting below there. You have the bottle holder and your speaker, and that's pretty much it. Let me turn the car off real quick and exit the car because we're pretty much done. And that's pretty much it for today's review. So if you liked it, make sure you hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. What do I think about the Nissan Rogue? It's a really nice car. If you like the design language, if you like the tech, in my opinion, I would buy this right now if I could afford it. But this is the thing. If you guys did like this review, hit the like button, subscribe to be connected. The new Nissan Armada or the Nissan Patrol is coming soon in December, so I can review it and then you guys can see that. And the Nissan Murano is getting a new generation that's going to come in February, so I can do a full video of that as well. Be connected, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks to Alta Nissan, thanks to Ahad for always arranging the cars for me. And if you need a Nissan Rogue, this is the perfect time to get it. It's winter, you're going to get the good deals, and you're going to enjoy the cars like this. Would I buy it? For a fact I would.